Hi everybody, this is Renee from Paramount Solutions in Orlando, Florida. We are a small privately owned psychic service and we would love to help you with whatever life issue you're having. So call us at 1-800-966-2294. I actually had a really good question from one of our YouTube followers last week, and the person was actually asking if they could find out if they were a psychic vampire, and if they are a psychic vampire, how do they learn not to be a psychic vampire? There's many different things that I kind of want to cover on this, but I want to kind of make it quick. So I'm going to kind of simplify it really, really well, hopefully. And the first thing is that you're going to want to identify if you are a psychic vampire. If you are a psychic vampire, you're constantly looking for energy from other people. You don't like to be alone too much. You look for people who have really good energy and you hang around with them as much as possible. Now, on the flip side of this is that, unfortunately, is you end up taking the energy from the other people and they don't feel as good when they leave you. And so you want to kind of work on that, and I can understand that. There are a lot of different types of psychic vampires. For this little, YouTube video, we are just going to focus on people who have transient psychic, vampire energy. These are not the lifelongers. Lifelong psychic vampires, they don't really realize that they have the negative energy. They're not really looking to change. They don't really see it as a problem. That's just kind of who they are. So this is not a medical condition by any means. So just letting you know, we're not diagnosing or anything like that. But basically, if you think that you might be going through, like, let's just say you're going through a rough time, there could be energy that you want to get rid of, and that maybe is dragging down your vibration a little bit. And then you know that you're going to want to work on clearing your energy and working forward from that. The first thing that I also wanted to say is that, is when you're looking at different people and their energy, is everybody brings energy to a conversation or to the world. And basically, there are people with high vibrational energies. Those people are the psychics. Those people are the people that are very, very magnetic. People always want to hang out with them. And then there's people with neutral energy, which also pretty good, no problem there. And then there are the people with the, more, not negative energy, but it's more, they're at a lower vibration energy. Those people are needing a little bit more help spiritually. They usually need to lift themselves up in a different way. And those are the people that we're talking about, are the people with a little bit lower vibrational energy, that can be psychic vampires. Transient psychic vampires is what I'm going to call it. You may have just gone through a rough time. Something in life maybe has your vibration a little bit lower. And so if you're in that situation where your energy is a little bit lower, there are a lot of things that you can do to actually increase your vibration and to inwardly work on just increasing your energy so that you're not a psychic vampire anymore. But not just not a psychic vampire anymore, you can actually become more spiritually aware and more conscious in order to, bring more positive energy out into the world. And so you're not just taking the energy from other people all the time, that you can actually give some positive energy to other people too. We all do have a certain amount of energy that we're going to be putting out into the world. So, as you do know that you want to feed, good energy, generally speaking, we want to feed good energy into the world. So there are a lot of things that you can actually do in order to raise your vibration. And it's the same stuff that you do in order to learn to meditate, in order to learn to be more conscious in life, and to be more spiritual. So what you can do is you can balance your chakras, you can raise your consciousness, and you can also do a lot of meditation. There are a lot of different ways that you can do this, and it does depend on a personal happiness level for you. When you learn to meditate and you spend that time with yourself, it's very, very important as far as for your vibration. So we definitely recommend meditating as the first and foremost thing to do in order to help raise your vibrations so that you're not a psychic vampire. Also, a very important thing is going to be to set healthy boundaries for yourself. And this could be, I only am going to hang out with other people for X amount of hours per day. So that you don't have to depend on other people's energy in order for you to get energy. Therefore, with those boundaries that you're setting for yourself, it can also be, I'm going to go to bed by 10 o'clock, period. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's my bedtime. I'm going to get up at 8 a.m., period. That's when I get up. I don't get up any earlier. I'm going to go to yoga. Yoga, of course, raises our consciousness and definitely helps learn, with meditation. It also gives you energy. So you can probably do that as something that you're going to be doing to raise your consciousness and your vibration. But also those set boundaries and really hold yourself to those boundaries will really help you not be a psychic vampire, for the simple fact that you have to create your own happy and good energy. You can't depend on other people for it. We always recommend journaling. We want you to journal all of your, as many different thoughts as you have. It can be about anything, but it does make you more conscious in what you're doing in your life. We do also recommend cleansing your energy. There are a lot of different ways that you can do that, and I'm going to be covering that on a video coming up soon because we're going into the new year. It's a good time to cleanse your energy. Another thing to do is to be sure is when you are with other people that you're not the one who's sucking all of the energy up. For instance, ask your friends how they're doing. Make sure that you're looking out for your friends. Along with looking out for yourself. Of course, you want to always offer yourself in the conversation and, everything like that. But make sure you're doing some listening too. Work on your listening skills with your friends, and that will definitely help raise your vibration a little bit too. We always recommend diet, exercise, and meditation, grounding, getting outside, and getting your feet in the dirt. I know that's kind of hard this time of year for many places, but grounding definitely can help. Breathing fresh air, going for a walk, that can actually help you clear your head and your mind, everything too. So if you have any more questions about working on not being a psychic vampire, please let us know. Know that it is something that you can definitely work on, and a big part of it is going to be, the inward journey of making sure that you're giving enough energy out that's good, setting good, healthy boundaries, so that you can recharge your own batteries, and then also to meditate and work on your consciousness level. I hope you're all having a good week, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.